Only been doing 3 hours since the beginning of February? What time, what day it is? I don't even know. But we're 3 hours Monday through Friday now. Okay, if you're looking here, and I'm running my hand through here. You know Keith, our producer, been out for 2 weeks. His family's been sick. He's now sick. I was sick. Lori was just saying she was sick on her birthday. I'm telling you, that cold, that flu, the stuff that like runs around here, a humidifier is such an easy way to help with those feelings. Essential oils. This is now a diffuser added in with the humidity that actually uses ultrasonic vibration instead of heat, which means it's gonna be this nice, cool mist. No filters to replace, dual port nozzle. And my friends, try, go, look out in the universe. A humidifier that can run up to 20 hours? Unheard of. This is a $60 Hunter humidifier that's half off today. Pick your color, that's the white. We have it in the black, beautiful taupe. Over here is that beautiful sage, graphite, and then we just saw it in the white. Also beautiful, Tracy Rosa's joining me.
What a beautiful intro. Look at, we're feeling the love in the red today, huh?
I know, I didn't even know. I love this because I'm telling you, not one person I know has not been struck with a flu, a cold, or something.
I agree. Everyone's sick. You know, and what's the first thing when you go to the doctor? They're like, get a humidifier. You know? And why not get one from a brand that you trust and love, Hunter? And this has all of the technology that you want when picking a humidifier out. Ultrasonic technology, which is using little vibrations to create this vapor instead of heat. Antimicrobial properties in the tank so that bacteria and stuff doesn't grow in there. Dual nozzles on top so you can customize where you want those vapors to go. Top fill technology, right? So you're able to just bring, you know, your water bottle or your pitcher or whatever and fill up the line right here. For years, people have loved humidifiers, but they've also loved having, you know, the essential oils, the benefits of essential oils. So people would take essential oils and they would drop them into the tank. Well, then your pipes get clogged and the unit's not made for that. But what Hunter did is they added a little drip tray right here on the side. So you go ahead and you take this out, you put your essential oils right in there, you place it in, and then now you have all those benefits. Easy to use, you take it out of the box, you fill it up, and you just press the little soft touch button on top, and you're good to go. Up to a 20-hour runtime on this, which is incredible. So you're not constantly worried about having to fill it back up, or if you go to sleep at night, is it gonna empty or anything like that? This is going to be that perfect solution. Great footprint too. Only about 13 inches tall. So it's not too big, it's not too bulky. You hear 20 hours, you think you got this big huge tank,
one,
you know? No, but this is gonna fit on your side table, your end table. It's gonna fit in all the different areas. And I think the biggest thing that, you know, we talk about the health benefits of it. Here's the thing. Fact of the matter is, when we turn our heat on, it zaps the moisture out of the air.
We had to turn our heater back on last night.
Oh, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Just when you think, just when you think you've seen the light and it's gonna switch over to warm weather, and you don't, maybe you don't need this or whatever, then you get slapped in the face with the cold front. You know, so you're bringing this back out because you need that moisture. Our body needs that moisture. Our hair, our pets, our hardwood floors, our antiques, everything needs that moisture to live a healthier life. Control the controllables. This allows you to control the humidity in your space.
Listen, you and I always say there's only certain things we can say legally or whatever, right? But I will always say 2 + 2 = 4, right? If dry air is what's hurting your nose, it's hurting your throat, and then I eliminate that, that's not irritating you anymore,
when our skin gets super, super dry, what do? We race to the cabinet and we lather it with as much lotion as possible.
Can I say,
you're too late to the game.
Also, in the beauty game, in the beauty world, like the new hosts that started here, and they're like, you know, tell me more about this. And I was like, hydration and moisture. That is the name of the game in the beauty world. We are looking how to get the most moisture and hydration into our skin, into our hair, into our nails.
This, you go get a facial, what's the first thing they do? They put this on your face. It plumps it up, it gets rid of those fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, listen, vanity may be the lowest thing on the importance level with the humidifier, but not for me, ladies.
Listen.
And listen, it is that dry, cool mist, which is great because when we used to think of humidifiers, it would have that heat that would cause, all of the moisture to come out. And then what would happen is, you would have condensation all over the place. You need a bucket and a mop to clean that stuff up, And not
Nobody
anymore.
needs that.
You've got the latest and greatest technology right here.
Half off.
Oh.
It's half off. By the way, that's about right, $60
Yeah.
for Hunter, 20-hour runtime, essential oil, ultrasonic technology, half off. And sometimes I think, are we just willy-nilly picking what products? We're picking it because it's timely. We're picking it because you need it right now.
Right.
Will you run this year-round? Absolutely. Will you triply need it right now? Also, yes. Oh, somebody in the chat earlier said she was in Pennsylvania, it was like 15 degrees. I was like, girlfriend, first off, stay warm, and you need a humidifier.
Right.
I was like, it's one of those that if it becomes a chore, you won't use it.
Right.
That 20-hour runtime, the quiet, the no, pooling, the no anything, it's just literally a one-button operation. You'll use it, you'll benefit from it. We just stopped using those old humidifiers because they got gross and crusty and all the things.
Yeah, and again, remember, this is only about 13 inches tall, so it's not too big, it's not too bulky. So create that environment, whether it's at your office, whether if you are traveling, whether, you need one for your room in the kids' room, dorms, assisted living facilities. What about your kids' classroom? Think of getting something like this. And I mean, we buy all the things to, create a healthy environment. This is an easy, simple solution. No fancy water, no maintenance, no filters to replace, ultrasonic technology, top fill system. So all you do is you take the top off and you fill it. So you don't have to lug the tank over to the sink. You've got the dual nozzles on top, which allow you to completely customize how you want this moisture to go. And then, again, that cool mist, right? So you're not having to worry about all that condensation.
So I've got a deadly duo. My taupe is my most limited and my most popular.
Got it.
So everybody wants it, and I don't have a lot to go around. Usually I'll say this is popular, that's limited. Right here in the taupe. Sage, if you would love a beautiful hint of color, that's kind of like your accent color for the room. It's very soothing, sagey. White, crisp and clean, you can never go wrong with that. My house would do the graphite.
Right.
We're very grays and blacks and whites. And also you can never go wrong with a black. But they're all up here and it all seems very seamless, right? You can't go wrong. And listen, 30 days run this baby in your house, right? 20 hours at a time. If you aren't being like, oh, I do feel better. Oh, my skin feels better. Oh, my hair feels better. And you're like, not for me, send it back. But don't miss out when it's half off to be like, well, let me see.
And I think we need to think deeper on, when we talk about how everybody benefits from this. I mean, obviously, when we turn the heat on, our eyes get dry, our nasal passages get dry, our throats get scratchy, all of that stuff. That's us. But when you pull moisture out of your home, your pets suffer. Your furniture suffers. Your plants, they suffer as well. We need moisture. And it's not like you can take a cup of water and throw it into the air and hope that that's gonna bring moisture. No, this is your first line of defense. You go ahead, you get this home, you fill it up, you turn it on. You can use the essential oil tray if you like. It's a cute footprint. It's an easy footprint. It's, gonna look nice in your home. And again, a 20-hour runtime with that. That's what I love about this. Also, if it does run out of water, it shuts off. So you don't need to worry about if it's gonna burn a motor or anything like that. That's why I love working with Hunter. They take the things that we need, all right? They give you the latest technology. They give you a great footprint, They give you the trust of knowing it's a name and a brand, and they listen to you. You like essential oils? Don't put it in the tank. We're gonna give you a tray. You want latest and greatest technology, ultrasonic technology? Boom, you've got it. You want a top loader so you don't have to lug the entire unit over to the sink? We give that to you too. And then we customize the top. It's not like this is just, shooting this vapor out into nowhere. No, it's going in different directions. And that's the other cool thing about the ultrasonic technology. It gets the moisture so fine that it allows us to absorb that moisture better, breathe it in better. Our hair, is affected better. Our skin is affected, our nasal passages, our eyes, all of that is affected through Who would have thought there was so much technology with a humidifier? But there really is. And I can guarantee when you get those symptoms, when you feel that dryness, racing to the store to get these, you're not gonna find Hunter. You want it in your arsenal. You want it in your home. So when you need it, you know, you've got it.
Well, I'll tell you, in the 7 years that I've been here, I've seen humidifiers, different brands, different this, and sometimes we'd be like, oh, runtime 6 hours, and I'm like, oh, you just cut me off in the middle of the night.
Right.
I'm like, oh,
You're
okay.
like, well, maybe you sleep out at 6 hours, but one day I want to get to 8 again.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. A 20-hour runtime, and I'll tell you, do some floating around in the universe. 20-hour runtime, essential oil tray, no filter replacement, that vibration, that ultrasonic that we were talking about, and being able to get it for $29.99. This is an opportunity buy. And we're gonna talk about all year round you'll use this, but man, oh man, I, in my history of adulthood, have never seen such a bad cold and flu season ever. Like, some people get affected. I feel like I'm hard pressed to tell you one person that I don't know that has had the cold or the flu this season, right?
I know.
And it's not me saying, oh, this is gonna make you feel better. The National Institute of Health says this help relieve some of the discomforts of colds and flu. I legally cannot say that. That is a very big, like, medical-y thingamajig. You, I, my husband, my kid, my whole house had the flu. What was that, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Everybody has had it.
Yeah, and what is that? What is the flu? What is the cold? Respiratory issues. What does this help fix? Respiratory issues, Again, it's not gonna cure anything, but it can lessen the symptoms of that. And when we're feeling like that, we'll do anything to feel better.
Do you know what you can't get for colds and flus?
What?
Medicine.
Right.
They're like, treat your symptoms. I'm like, what?
Exactly. So, well, what's the easiest? Again, instead of racing to the medicine cabinet to get this, why not do some preventative stuff, And listen, my daughter, she'll be 18. She knows everything about everything in case you need any advice on like driving or
legal
anything.
advice.
Anything. I'm just kidding. She's a sweetheart. But no, she, I put this in her room the other day. She's like, a couple months ago, she's like, I don't need that. Well, then when it ran out of water and her throat got a little scratchy, she's like, can you fill the tank back up? I'm like, look who knows everything now,
Have you heard on TikTok? She goes, I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Can you put some more water in it? Just a baby. Sorry, that if you are not on TikTok, that went over your head. Black taupe, sage, graphite, white. You cannot go wrong in a color. I'm just really excited. I have all available. Will be $60 when this hot deal expires. And listen, I am the most transparent, open book. Sometimes I know when a hot deal expires, sometimes I don't.
Right.
Today I don't. This could expire tomorrow for all I know. So I don't want you to miss out on it or miss out on your color, and get it today. Because if you haven't been hit by the cold, you haven't been hit by the flu, you is coming. Because I'm telling you, it is the worst I've seen.
And we're in South Florida, all right? It's freezing this morning. You look at the map and it is like, it's like purple, fuchsia, blue, like the entire country is cold right now, which means the entire country has the heat on, which means the entire country is getting all the moisture zapped out of their, living environment. Control the controllables, control your living space, create the healthiest environment that you can in your space, whether it's in your office, whether it's in your home, whether it's at your kid's school, all of the stuff. Control the controllables. Remember, we've got the latest and greatest technology, ultrasonic technology, antimicrobial properties in here, so all that bacteria and all that stuff doesn't necessarily grow. You've got the top fill. You've got the little essential oil tray on the side. And I'm telling you, lightweight, 13 inches tall, about 6.5 inches all the way around, 20-hour runtime. No fancy water, nothing you have to worry about. Fill it, turn it on, forget it, and enjoy the benefits of it.
Do you have a humidifier right now that's in a closet, the attic, the basement? It's gross, but you keep it around because you're like, maybe one day I'll break that baby out again. Toss it away. Let's just get rid of it. Let's free up some of that space that you've been holding that humidifier that's from like 1974. I wasn't even born in 1974.
That's me neither. Me neither. All right, next.
Do you know what Kyle said in my ear when you were talking about your daughter? He goes, you and Tracy at 18 years old, that would have been trouble. Sometimes I see people that are that age. I was like, was I like that when I was? I probably was. I was probably crazy.
No, not me.
This is mellowed out 46 version of me. Grab this in half off, throw it on a flex pay if you just want to get it home and kind of like check it out, see if you feel a difference, if everything's up. $10. $10 to get that humidity back into the air, into your skin, into your hair, into your nostrils and your throat, all the things.
All the things. You're all the things.
This is why I have you on the show. I don't know where I'm going. Is that
over
new?
There, go over
Is
there.
That new? Oh, see.